Really, I'm hood rich. I'm really a star. I can't wait to be famous. 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 Really, I'm hood rich. I'm really a star. I can't wait to be famous.
Really, I'm haunted. I'm haunted by hundreds.
Let's keep it 100. You got. What up, though? It's your boy Common Sense, man. And we already know that common sense isn't common. All right, look, so today, man, we have Will Smith on $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. Shout out to Will Smith, man, for coming to a black platform and dropping some game and not doing the LeBron James, all right? Now, it's a lot of folks on LeBron James' head, and I'm happy that they are because it's about time motherfuckers start holding people accountable, all right? So, shout out to Will Smith, man, for coming to a black platform and giving some game. Shout out to Gillie and Wallo for not dropping the ball on this interview and getting some good information out of Will Smith. In this video, Will Smith talk about the mindset of pretty much the black community or the black person. Y'all know how I do, man. If I feel like the conversation is good, I bring it to the people and I give my 2 cents. I'm your boy Common Sense. Like the video because liking the video is more important to the YouTube algorithm these days. And subscribe to the boy if you're feeling the content. It's a reaction. Let's go.
New perception. So being able to put that into lyrics now, it's like a fire hose of new ideas. I'm just trying to figure out how to put into art. Yeah. You know, so yeah, I think that this is about to be the wildest, craziest, creative period of my entire career. The roles I'm going to play as an actor, the music that I'm going to make, the other forms of art, the relationships I'll be able to create. It's like this is going to be the greatest period of my entire life.
Do you think, based on...
That's all we've got time for. Thank you.
I was going to say, appreciate you.
Do you think, based on the conditionings of our upbringing,
yeah,
what you just discovered, you wasn't able to discover younger because we're told not to think a certain, the black cell, I call it, is a prison cell that we create in our communities, tell us, don't cry, don't be emotional, don't be vulnerable, don't think outside of the box. You can't do this if you black. You can't do that if you black. If you do that, you ain't black no more. Do you think that?
Or if you do that, you not a man. You weak, you soft. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, that cell that he said we created in the black community is also a cell that we create in our minds. The black community gets rules. The rules get passed down to us. We adapt those rules, and then those rules become a part of us, almost like becoming a product of the environment. So we also be in prison. We be prisoned or locked up or creating cells in our own minds.
Programmed you to how old was you when you was able to break out of that box?
Yeah.
How old was you?
56.
You think that program had you locked
like
in?
3 days ago.
You was but I'm just saying. What I'm saying is from growing up to reaching that point when you could break out of that cell, that took decades.
Yeah.
So you think that was the conditioning of our environments?
Yeah.
100%.
And I'm only half joking when I say 3 days ago. It's like that's the work of So all programming is a prison cell, right? Yeah. So, you grow up and you're told you have to be a certain way. And it's not just our community, every community.
Right.
You grow up in an Italian community.
You gotta be a certain way.
You have to be a certain way. You grow up in a Japanese community, you gotta be a certain way, So everybody, and it's done out of love most of the time. Your people want you to succeed, right? They want you to not suffer what they had to suffer. So they put the parameters in that you have to behave a certain way, and it's usually for survival, right? Yeah. It's like there are some people that have malicious intents when we're young, but for the most part, we get smacked in our face for our benefit. Our parents want us to not do the stuff that's going to get us jammed up in the world.
Or taken
right? So you
advantage
have
of.
that part of it. The real prison cell is after those people are gone, you do it to yourself.
Okay.
So that's the real prison.
Trauma. You feel me? But it all starts, like they said, from the community. And then the community logic get put down to us, the human being, the person. We adapt it. It gets into our brains, and then it becomes a habit, and then it becomes our logic. And these people that put this negative shit into our lives can move away. Don't have to be there no more at all. Don't even have to be in existence no more, and it still affects you. It's almost like a woman being in a relationship with a guy that's fucking her mindset up. Or a guy being in a relationship that's fucking the guy mindset up. Talking down on him all the time. Or whatever the fuck it could be. But the mind is a powerful thing. And Will Smith, bro, hit on some good points. And this was a good conversation.
Is whoever did it when you was 7 could be dead and gone.
Yeah.
And now you do it to yourself, and then you do it to your kids.
Damn.
Right? Yeah. You know, so that's the real prison cell. And you know, starting to, once you are sovereign and you have control of your life. And for me, when I started to look and I started to see the prison cell of Will Smith, right? And there's great things. It's like being Will Smith ain't, we're not gonna talk crazy now.
Right,
being Will
right.
Smith ain't so bad.
Right.
It's just not all of me. Right? There's a lot more other than those couple of things that I wanted the world to see so I could feel safe, so I could feel loved, so I could make money, right? It's just the best of me. But then there's other parts of me that in the last couple of years I just had to be really honest about. The hardest one for me to be honest about, it was that I'm scared most of the time.
Anxiety. That's what I'm hearing when you say that. And a lot of people deal with that. A lot of folks deal with anxiety. Again, the internet has provided a lot of negative things, cons, but it also has its pros. And transparency and vulnerability is what I believe that the internet has created or made people adapt to, because people want to see inside your life. And so just like the old days, how our grandfathers and great-great-grandfathers were stubborn and real stubborn men, the internet pretty much put some femininity into the shit and made men and just all people in general become more vulnerable, more aware of themselves, admitting where they fucked up at and trying to fix that shit.
Right? Like, I'm scared. I live off of fear. And I've learned how to let the fear make me get on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Right? I've learned how to make the fear make me eat right, or make me address somebody properly so we don't have to get into nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So, but I had to really admit that, like, fear was the foundational basis of the entire creation of my life. You know, I was scared most of the time. And that was based on my childhood. You know, it was like, you know, I was always the smallest one, so I couldn't really fight. You know, so I would get bullied, and my father beat up my mom in front of me, and I didn't do nothing, you know, and it just, you know, it just, yeah,
made him a little chihuahua.
And there PTSD, you know, fear reaction, right? So it's like, once I admitted to myself that I'm scared, and then started leaning into it. And I don't know if you noticed, probably about 5 years ago when I started doing all kinds of crazy, jumping out of helicopters over the Grand Canyon, swimming with sharks and all of that. It was like when I realized
I call that Caucasian activity.
That was crazy. That was two.
Hey, that boy got a great professional fake
I
laugh.
jumped down the plane. I'm like,
yeah.
why the f- would you jump out of a plane? You
Yeah.
came home from prison. Because y'all had similar things in common.
Yeah.
When he came home from prison, he was like, cuz I'm scared. I was like, you free now. You all
No, see,
You scared now.
No, but
You
see,
supposed to
this
be
was
scared.
funny though.
Yeah.
When you say scared, I told him my whole life we be going to do some crazy, and I'd be scared. I'm running. It's not my job to stay there with you. I didn't leave you. Like I was telling him, I said, Will used to set Charlie up. How you gonna get him if he the first one out the limo and get crazy, he can pull off. So that's why he was lining Charlie up the whole time.
Yeah,
Charlie the first one out
Charlie
the limo.
got
No,
He get up.
listen. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm pulling off. I'm pulling off because I'm always scared. You know what I mean? I'm always scared. So,
Yo.
but the
Let me ask you a question. Did a situation like that ever happen?
with Charlie
Like all
Charlie
the time.
Charlie
Yo, so once me and Charlie
Will
became friends, because I got bullied my whole life.
Never gonna let this down, man.
Somebody sucker punch Charlie.
Oh no, Charlie, we ain't take no L's.
Oh, we ain't
take no
We ain't
L's.
take no L's.
I thought
Oh,
Charlie
no,
was a track
no,
star.
no. Yeah.
Charlie was a track star.
No, we a couple hundred and
Okay. Okay, Charlie. I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, and the odds was against us sometimes too,
Yeah.
No, but it was really like, the first time in my life, there was 10 of us, when we first went on tour. It was like 10 dudes from Philly going around the world, right? So it was like the first time, like, I felt strong, and I felt safe, and most of my squad from 1986, is still rolling with me. So
Man, that's heavy, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Let me touch on this because you said, you was
A great conversation, man. Will Smith also gave key points to success, man. Y'all need to check this out also.
we just want to tell you we appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Just for everything.
Thank you, man.
Just coming from Philadelphia and showing
Everything is possible.
everything is possible.
Yeah,
Because
man.
you are like the exact person for kids that's coming up in the ghetto, especially in Philadelphia, that can see that anything is possible, man.
Man, here's the thing.
Ghettos all
It's
over
like,
the world. Shit.
Your mind is everything. And that's the thing. If I could communicate, to young people, it's like from Philly, there's a road to every place on this earth. From this city, you can become anything that is available on this earth.
From any
And
city, for real.
It's like the pathway it's your mind. It's like, you absolutely have to educate your mind, and the recognition that the only limits are your thoughts.
Yeah.
If you think you're in a fucked up situation and you'll never get out, you're gonna make that true. If you think, okay, this is a little rough right now, but let's hold on, let's just relax, let's not make it worse. All right, now let's get our bearings, and now who knows where they're going.
What's up, everybody? I'm Wallo 267, mate.
Listen, what I hear right there, bro, is you gotta have faith of a mustard seed, and you also need to also have good emotional intelligence. You feel what I'm saying? Understand that when you going through some shit, calm your ass down, stop and think about what's going on. Take your time when you make your decision. It's chess, not checkers.
And like for me, the best thing that happened was I had like 3 or 4 solid dudes from young. Charlie Mack, Omar, Jeff, JL. It was like JL went to law school, right? When he came back, he took over, the management of Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. And Charlie had been in the game, made his way out, and was like, none of that's happening around here, right? So it was like I was surrounded by love and dudes that believed and that was like willing to die for the dream.
Right.
We was all trying to get out of here.
Right.
right? You know, so it was your friends are everything.
Yeah.
Like one bad friend on one bad night,
What?
dude,
You're
It's over
done.
for you.
You're fucking done.
one bad friend, one bad night, you know, and it's like choosing that, you know, the thought leading group around you, you know, it's like you can get anywhere from here,
Yes.
you know, and it's just, you know, it's
And he's living proof too. He did 20
Yeah.
years in prison, came home.
Hey, you can get anywhere from anywhere at the end of the day. The mindset is all I heard Will Smith talking about. Or should I say the mind, just period. Alright? It's a strong thing. Use it. Everybody have one. Believe in yourself, have faith of a mustard seed, and get that shit done. Shout out to Will Smith and $1 million worth of game. I'm your boy Common Sense. Like the video because liking the video is more important to the YouTube algorithm these days. And subscribe to the boy if you felt the content. I'm doing what I always do. And I'm signing off. Peace.